I used to blame Jesus in high school, and to be truthful, sometimes I still blame Jesus today. But first, let me explain to you what I mean. So here I am in high school. I mean, just look at me. I'm so young and full of potential. And for some reason in high school, I thought I wanted to be a rock star, which really made no sense. But at that point in my journey, I was excited about following Jesus, which means that sometimes I would find myself defending an unpopular opinion during a class discussion. So I might be the only person defending the existence of God, or that we should save sex until marriage. As you can imagine, sometimes it was really awkward and hard for me to defend my beliefs. And sometimes when I felt backed into a corner, or like I couldn't give a good explanation of what I believed and why, I would just say, well, that's what Jesus teaches, and that's why I believe it. You see, sometimes it was helpful for me to blame Jesus for my tough beliefs and let him take the heat for it. Let him become the social outcast, or at least we could be outcasts together. So fast forward 6 or 7 years in my life, and I'm at a point where I'm seriously doubting Christianity. I'm not sure if it's even true. And that's when I spend hours looking over the historical evidence for the resurrection of Jesus, and I'm finding myself convinced by it. And that's when I realized this: if Jesus claimed to be God and then really rose from the dead, then it makes perfect sense that I would trust what he has to say, even when it doesn't make perfect sense to me. The difference is that now I don't think that blaming Jesus for my tough beliefs is a cop-out. I fully admit that I'm a follower of Jesus because I believe he rose from the dead, not because I think all of his teachings are easy or comfy. I just think that a risen Jesus is a trustworthy Jesus. But listen, Jesus knew that he was controversial. He said that people would hate his disciples because they first hated him. The Apostle Paul was so clear that to some people, Jesus is a stumbling block. To some people, Jesus represents foolishness. To others, he represents weakness. So I'm more than happy to blame Jesus for my tough beliefs, because I think it forces the question that Jesus asked his own disciples: who do you say that I am? Do you think Jesus is a good teacher, or a con man, or a liar, or God? See, the thing is this, that our trust in Jesus' teachings is a direct result of who we think he is. And I think that the greatest confirmation of Jesus' identity is the fact that he rose from the dead. So click on this talk that I gave where I lay out all the historical evidence for the resurrection of Jesus. It's what convinced me, and I think you'll find it interesting as well. So I'll see you over there.